First at 4, I am Lauren Hall, and we begin with a major update to the Kensington Expressway project. The DOT gave an update within the last couple hours. 2 on your side's Nate Benson is live now along the Kensington with the latest for us. Nate.
Yeah, good afternoon, Lauren. The New York State Department of Transportation is completely resetting the Kensington Expressway project and starting over from scratch. Now, this comes just 7 months after a judge ruled the project cannot move forward unless a full environmental study is done. The DOT is going to do that and starting over completely. Special Assistant to the DOT Commissioner and former Lovejoy Common Council member Rich Fontana says the DOT is starting over and will conduct an environmental impact statement, or EIS, but they are essentially starting over and everything is on the table. Now, that includes a potential fill-in option that members of the Eastside Parkways Coalition have been fighting for several years. The DOT will even be conducting a citywide traffic study that will look at the impacts of traffic if the Kensington was filled in. All of that traffic does have to go somewhere. Here's what Fontana had to say about the reset of the Kensington project.
We want the entire city to be seen, heard, and understood. The people of the city must have their say. To that end, these are the initial steps that we will be taking. We will be conducting a nationwide search for a new project director, someone who has driven innovative projects with innovative design and delivery and knowledge of major project delivery requirements, including public engagement and consensus building. This won't be an easy task, but we will give it our best to do so.
Now, a big question many of you have had is what happens to the $1 billion that was pledged for the project. It was not sitting in a bank account somewhere, and almost all the funding that was promised for the project would have been reimbursed to the state. So no money has been lost in that sense, but there are still considerable amount of money spent on the effort to get the original project off the ground. Now, the DOT did not have a timeline of how long that traffic study will take, but the EIS itself, once that begins, will take 3 years at minimum to complete. And of course, there's going to be a long community engagement process, but you're still looking at several years before any construction for any type of project could begin. We're going to have a lot more details coming up at 5 and 6, and of course at 11. Live and on your side along the Kensington Expressway, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.